What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Beast Mode, Zomboy. How you all doing? How is everybody today? We got a new DLC, Tipping the Scales for Orcs Must Die 3. Looking forward to jumping in and checking it out. We got a bunch of new maps, a new weapon, a new trinket. I did go ahead and throw some upgrades into the weapon. This hand Gatling here. I'm excited to check it out. Medium range, very fast firing physical attack with secondary caltrops burst, placing tiny exploding traps on the ground. You can make this bad boy acid damage. Now, of course, I still need to play with it. I gotta gib 400 enemies before I can unlock the uniques. And then we got this Briar Patch. Now, the deal with the Briar Patch is it's going to expand as enemies are killed. So this is going to be like, I think this is going to be pretty beast mode, like endless mode or war scenarios or any longer maps. Should be pretty crazy good. But excited to check that out too. Once again, need to get the unlocks for the uniques. And then we've got what? Reptilian Carapace. This is the new one. This is like a big AoE shield. Block 100. Okay, it's a projectile shield, it looks like. Creates large bubble shield in place if used. So let's check this new shiny stuff out. There's also a new enemy. The deal with the new enemy, it's this guy right here. The deal with the new enemy is they've got a damage threshold cap. Meaning, if you have like a heavy-hitting single target trap, the damage amount is going to get capped out. So these enemies are going to be best killed using like rapid fire stuff, or using like dotting them up. It's supposed to be up pretty soon, Goofy. They said on Twitter that it'll be up on PlayStation and Xbox here pretty quick. So hopefully it won't be too long. But let's hop in. Let's check out the first map. The Sandstorm Shelter. So I haven't looked at any of these maps yet. Of course, I have to go through and unlock them. Let's see, I need to change my sensitivity down a little bit. Look sensitivity, zoom war machine sensitivity. Let's go down to 20 on those. I could bring the field of view up, I guess, but on Xbox it's up. Just got to search for it or it won't show up. That's fair. All right, so here we got one rift. We're gonna have two possible entry points. Now we got to go through and set up though. Let's get rid of that. And that. What else do we want to get rid of? Well, let's look around the map and see what we want to get rid of. But I want to bring the new weapon for sure. And the new trinket to test those out. Let's see how it fires. Alright, alright. So there's the caltrops. This is like really short range. And then it seems like this wall may be the spot. Like block this entrance off and then build a kill box down this wall. Maybe the way to go. What else do we want to bring? Well, we want to bring those briar traps. Where do we want to put that in? I don't think we'll bring that. Not sure if we'll bring that. Let's definitely bring the Briar Patch. And then do we have any good ceiling tiles? Yeah, all that is quite usable. So what do we want to bring for our last item? We've got tar. We've got a grinder. I feel like another wall trap maybe. We don't have any crossfire areas, do we? Not really. I mean, I could always wall it way down and then use the back wall as crossfire. Yeah, 3 paths. You can cut 2 of them down to 1, so it'll be, functionally, it'll be 1 path, or 2 paths. Let's see. What do we want to bring? Saw blade launcher is always fun. Let's just bring the saw blade launcher and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we got this path that won't open up yet. And then we got this path to start things. So we got a little shorty here. It might be best just to do a little spawn camp type thing right here. We do have 5,000 to get started though. Quite the generous amount. This is what I'm thinking. Something like this for this path. And then this lane we're just going to have to shut down. We do have a really nice killing area here, though. I mean, we don't have a far wall except for these pillars here, but it seems pretty nice. I'm wondering, too, do I want these down there, or do I want them up top? Now, I want to check these. I want to check out the new stuff, you know? So I want to see... Those briars are expensive. Let's see. Not enough for another one. I mean, this might be really ugly for the first wave. Let's check it out.
All right.
See if I can't just do a little bit of spray up here and get some shots in on this fancy new weapon here. I like it. The hand Gatling. Seems like it's themed pretty cool. Looks like I'm going to have to adjust the volume down too.
Here they come.
It shreds. It definitely shreds. I mean, it's super short range, though.
One for team or
I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's an up-close and personal kind of weapon. Biscuit and gravy for lunch. We pour the wet flour on the dry flour and we chew it. Hey, man. Sounds delish. All right, what do we want to do?
let her rip.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We want that one going forward. Yeah, let's have that one going forward for the start. And that gives me a little trickle for a Briar Patch. I want to see how these things interact. I wish I had more coin to go with 2 of them, but that'll definitely hit a few of them anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, let's let it fly. Couldn't really see exactly what that Briar Patch was doing. It looks like it's a little short slow. I'm anxious to see how it expands, though. And does it have to have the kills, like, directly on it? Or is it just, it will expand from doing damage kind of thing? Check the shield out, too. Alright, so that's completely stationary, for sure.
Enemies at the rift.
Thank you, Window of Butterflies. You are the best.
Anyone else?
Alright, now we got the far side opened up. I'm thinking we may have to kill that ourselves. I got nothing to reach across the lane with.
Uh-huh. Deadly. Should be good.
Go like that.
All set. More enemies on the way! Enemies are attacking on another front! They've breached another door! Here they come!
Alright, looks like that's it over there.
That'll work.
I'm wondering if those Briar Patches are doing much up front. Let me look and see how the enemies are coming in.
There are enemies in our rift room!
This weapon is a straight up sprayer though, huh?
They're almost there!
Uh-oh. Oh no, don't go in!
They're entering the rift!
Oof. Big oofs. What's up, Geek? How you doing, man? How's things?
This will catch them off guard.
Need to get a little more aggressive on that other lane. It should be here soon. It shouldn't take too long before it to hit consoles.
Enemies at the rift!
He's doing good. He's actually in an advanced flight school now in Tennessee. He's learning how to... He's out now. He's out in the Navy. He's learning how to fly. Oh, wow. Yeah, these things expanded like crazy. He's learning how to fly commercials. Oh no! God damn it. No double jump on this guy. I should have changed heroes.
I feel much better. There are enemies in our rift room!
Wow, man. Definitely need to rethink this strategy, huh? We got leaks on the other side, too. Come on, troll, die already.
Oh, yeah. That's how
Shoot, man. Lost, we'll lose a couple here, huh?
More enemies in the rift! Whoa.
Oh, we are in deep shit here. All right.
I hope that works. More enemies on the way!
Oh, shoot. Screwed up on the placements there.
Enemies at the rift!
I think this shield would be a lot more beneficial once you get onto a map with a lot of ranged mobs, where, like, right now it feels like a little bit of a wasted slot.
There are enemies in our rift room! Not coming back from that.
Alright, looks like we had enough power over here to kill the lane that time. Oh, that was it. Scale Necklace Achievement. You were an air traffic controller. Oh, damn. That's crazy. I can't even imagine, huh? 2 stars. How awful. Alright, let's see if we had enough oomph to get our hand Gatling upgraded. Oh, no, we're not even close. Not even close. We're, what, a third of the way there as well? I'm not sold on the Trinket. I mean, like I said, I think, you know, we had no projectiles, so it was a complete waste on that map. I think I'll get out. I'll lose the Trinket before I do the next one. Alright, what do we got next? We got flyers here on this one. Looks like we're going to have some elementals, some troll action. The Oasis Outpost. Let's go check it out. I'm going to get rid of that shield though and bring something else. Yeah, but anyway, the kid, he's out of the Navy now, and his problem in the Navy with flying is he didn't learn current technology. He learned, well, he went from a P3 to a P8. So he was on a plane that was super, super old school. That was like years old technology that are actually being phased out. And then he went to a P8, and the P8 is newer technology than what the commercial airlines have. So he doesn't have that happy medium. So he's got to go to school, you know. But I mean, he's excited about it. He's down there now. He's near Nashville. All right, what do we got? We got 3 lanes here. 1 rift, of course. This one obviously is right here. I feel like we could do some shenanigans with this one, maybe. I mean, going to be all about generating the coin. We got a flyer lane here. Then, where the hell's the other lane coming from? Oh, are they all going to come right through this point? Huh. Nothing back here. So it looks like everything is going to come right through here. So how do we do this one? Part of me wants to do a little loop-de-loop around here. You know, go something like,
Let her rip.
I'm not going to have enough coin to start off with it. You didn't even know Orcs Must Die 3 existed? Oh, man. It's been out for a while.
Now that's an orc
I could
stop.
go something like this, and then use this wall in this back corner. I don't think I'd really be able to get any value out of this area. But we don't have enough coin for that for the first wave. And I want to get rid of this. I'm not sold on the value there. Now, of course, as soon as we have a bunch of ranged mobs, we do have ranged mobs on this one. I'll get a lot more value out of that shield, but I am going to bring the jar. Now, what about, we got a nice ceiling place here. We're going to have the flyers coming out of there. Man, I'm thinking it might be better just to do 2 kill boxes on this one, instead of trying to put it all right here. I mean, I could always spam massive ballistas up there, which would help. Let's bring them. Don't feel like I'll need that. Let's go with some auto ballistas. And let's see what kind of real value we get out of these.
I need more coins.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, looking good.
And I feel like I should have changed heroes too. That's all right. We got some really nice corner walls and stuff up here, though, to build a proper kill box. What about over here? Yeah, I mean, over here, too, really. We've got a real nice corner. It is a lovely corner. Let's just go up there. And we're going to have the flyers to deal with, too, but we'll deal with that as we come to them. It's like we got some nice flyer killing panels here. We might actually even get grinders to... There'd be a little gap in the middle. Get up in this corner here. It just feels too good of a corner to pass up.
I'm feeling this one. Uh-huh. Deadly.
Try VR. VR looks like crap on videos, so... I'm not a big VR fan, just because it just doesn't deliver on videos.
Yep, all good.
Like I mean, I enjoy playing VR. I don't have a VR setup, but, you know, I have played VR stuff.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
I mean, Beat Saber's the shit, right?
Broken through a gate.
It's such a fun game. We can get headshots with this weapon, but it's so inaccurate, it's hard to. It's like there's a lot of RNG involved for any sort of headshots. Got no trap up there.
Take much more.
Oof.
Mistakes were made.
Luckily he died. I think the whole concept of the weapon is cool, and I think it'll be kind of interesting once I can get acid on it. It feels wonky being so close range trying to reach up for headshots. So it's definitely, it's a spray and pray weapon for sure. It really feels like you're reaching for those headshots.
I'm about to drop.
Alright, so we got a fresh lane opened up. We got 4,600 to spend. This is just not going to be anywhere near enough. Let's go something like that. That gives us 5,000 for the other lane. And then flyers aren't going to be too far off. I'm going to have to keep those in mind as well.
Should be good. Ready to fight.
All right, let's see how it goes. We're coming out up here first. Anyway, what y'all up to today? How is stuff and things?
Is under attack.
Range mobs getting uppity. That's where the shield would pay.
Enemies are attacking on another front.
Shoot, man, they're coming from the other side already.
Our defenses have been breached again. Here they come.
Need to heal. And stay down.
Oh yeah, we need better last resort. This is atrocious. 100% need to do something different in the middle here.
We only have half our rift points remaining.
This is a terabad. Alright, we're going to have to do something up here. Let's just throw this down as emergency last resort. See if we can
That's the stuff.
struggle through this one anyway. Oh shit, Splodies.
They've destroyed a barricade.
Shoot. Crap, man. It's over. I'm in trouble now. The beatdown of a beatdowns right here.
Did we win?
I should have went into just one of the starter maps just to level up the weapon first. But, you know, I want to see the new maps.
There are enemies in our rift room. Stop them quickly.
Yeah, we in trouble. It's over.
More enemies in the
Alright, we're going to try this one over again. That was ugly. I'm almost thinking 2 weapons would be better. Because that weapon is not exactly shredding them, you know? Let's see. No way we're ready for an upgrade on it yet, right? We're past the halfway part now. So still have a little ways to go there. Alright, let's retry this bad boy. So I feel like that was a waste. I mean, I could do it to get through the first wave. But I'm also debating on different weapon choices. Let's go maybe with a stone staff. I'm still going to bring the jar. What's up, Nagiri? How you doing? And then we want to bring that. Actually, do I need the tar when I've got the brimstone or the Briar Patch? This new one? Debatable. Very debatable. What I don't have is very much CC. Well, I've got a slow, but both of those are going to be a slow, I think. I'm not sure I need this Briar, the tar. Orcs Must Die 3? Yeah, man. It's definitely well worth a playthrough. Alright. What we'll do is we'll sell after wave 1.
Now that's an orc stopper. This will catch him off guard. Okay, here I come.
I expected those to be interactable.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Hey!
Here they come.
No interaction there.
Anyone got a band-aid? Next major.
Oof, super low health. I feel like that new weapon has got a fun factor. But I just don't feel like it's near as effective as some of the old school weapons here. That shield might actually be beneficial now, because these range mobs are just pelting the shit out of me. Not yet. Not ready for that. Oh, man. I just got way overrun. I think I'm trying to force the use of that new weapon a little too much. I think it's super cool, but I just don't feel like it's just near as effective as the old school stuff. I feel like the thing to do is just to go into the first map and get it leveled.
More enemies on the way!
Should have stayed on my side.
Correct.
I'm back.
Let's go right to the stone staff here.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Now the deal with the stone staff too is it is not a super heavy hitter. So you may not be losing too much off of those damage capped enemies here. I feel like the shield might actually bring some nice value though. Alright, now let's move it all down. Do something else down here. What do we want to do?
I'm feeling this one.
Maybe we do something like this. Move these over a half a tile. We'll get this Briar popping up front here. That leaves me 2,900. Maybe we'll go with,
I hope that works.
a few ballistas. Well, let me get rid of one. And I wish it gave me a little bit more. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's put these out here to let them expand outward. And then we'll put the tar behind.
Let's get it.
Let's try this one out.
More enemies on the way!
God, this is with the points put into accuracy too. I can't imagine how it would be without.
Enemies are attacking on another front! They've breached another door!
Try to hold this jar off for when the next wave gets here. Actually, they're getting here now. Pop it right in the middle here. Got a mana.
They're entering the rift!
Ooh, so close. All right, look at the Briar, man. It really expanded out. That did pretty good. Let's go with it on this side, too.
More enemies on the way.
We don't have the flyers yet, but we got the splodies. Which, now that we're not right so close to the spawn, those will be a little easier to attend to. Oh, out of juice. Oh, crap. God dang it.
And stay down.
All right. Wow, these things really do expand out. Holy crap. I imagine if you were on an endless map and you just kind of scattered these around the map and just let them grow, that might be pretty crazy. All right, let's brute force it here. Let's give it a little more fire at the back side of it. Which I think will get more value. We'll get more value out of having something else up here. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. And what else do we want? Well, we can put one of those back, I guess. All right, and we're gonna have flyers only this time.
Let's do it.
I would guess so. If not, it would be exploited pretty heavily. So, I mean, I don't know, but I would assume. I mean, we'll test it here. Assuming we get another break, we'll test it out. I'm gonna guess if you pick up one, they all go. Because I mean, they were all tied to the first Briar, right?
Who won't see that in the textbook? Ow! Quake!
The fire! Alright, we got enough for a couple more here. What else do we have enough for?
Look out! Flyers!
God dang it. I need to switch over to max. Get my double jump going here. Dang it, I did it again.
The barricade is under attack.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
Get that ranger out of there. I don't need these guys pewing me in the head over here.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, you can sell the individuals. Yeah, okay, but if you sell them, if you sell like the mother trap, it gets rid of all of them. The mother
More
trap.
enemies on the way.
Explode explodes again.
Flyers
feeling
in
this
the
one.
air. They're attacking a barricade.
Oof. It's the one benefit to doing these turtle builds, you know?
That's going to stay.
Get some more pews up in here.
Under attack.
And we need the stone staff to deal with these flyers, I think. The little automatic weapon is super cool, that little hand cannon thing. But it just comes down to its effectiveness. I mean, we'll see how it is. Maybe it would be good for getting 2 combo points in once we can get acid on it. In just spray down the lane fashion. But I just feel like with the ease of usage and everything, like a Ice Amulet crossbow combo or the Stone Staff, I just think it's just so superior in effectiveness, you know? All right. Let's see. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. And we just didn't use it enough. We didn't get much progress on it that time. What about the Briars? Oh, yeah. Increase damage or decrease cost. Ooh. I feel like increasing damage because we're just going to let them expand. So, like in this situation, I think we would want the damage over the cost. And let's see what's next. The Untrained Grounds. Well, cost might be good, like if you wanted to spam them around the map, on like an endless map or something. But the damage is just always going to win, you know? Oh, wow. This one got some craziness going here. Ooh. That is not a stairway. Why, hello there. Well, I mean, that makes me want to bring flip traps. Looks like everything else is going to come through here. Well, we got a lane right there. We got this lane coming back. So we're going to have to block that. They definitely make some nice maps. You know, that's one thing you can 100% without a doubt say about Orcs Must Die games is they make some really nice maps. Now, this one, we could actually close all this off to one lane. We could wall across here, force all the enemies from this side up this way, wall that, wall that, wall that, wall that, and then have one lane going down this wall. I don't know if we're going to have enough enough coin generated for it, though. I want to try it, though. I mean, we've even got this lovely little ceiling trap area here for it. All right, let's see what we need to do for the first wave, though. I mean, you know, this is kind of a no-brainer right here. It's such a great little area. All right, what do we want to do? I think we want to get rid of these. I want to bring the CC back in. Especially if we're going to do one lane. We'll get rid of that. Maybe go with some wall blades. Nope, it's not wall blades. Like that. Let's go something like that. And I think for the first wave, we might be able to just create a little shit fest here.
Yeah, looking good. This will catch him off guard.
I mean, well, let's see how it holds up. I might end up getting just shredded here. These wall blades are not what they used to be. They were too OP. They were broken, actually. They were sticking in enemies and doing continuous damage. So when they got fixed,
Here they come.
where's your head at, mister?
Is that it?
Oh man, I'm taking big damage from these archers.
More enemies on the way.
A little slow in here would have been nice, huh?
Next time.
Oof, wrecked. That's alright, we should have plenty of time to
Guess who's back?
kill him in the lane. Hopefully. Right. Now we're going to have this lane opening up. That's not going to be near enough coin, though, to do what I wanted to do. I mean, let's sell all this stuff, though. I mean, the thing to do here is to just block this. And then make a kill box over here. We'll get another break before the...
I hope that works. That'll work. Let her rip. Now that's an orc stopper.
This is where I missed the tar, you know?
Uh-huh. Deadly. I hope that works. That'll work.
All right. I think this will get me through through this wave.
is on the way.
And I should have a nice little hidey
Enemy
hole
army
here
is attacking on another front.
from the
They've
range
breached
mobs.
Another door.
Yeah.
They just keep coming. Okay, now I'm having fun.
They're attacking a barricade.
And I'm taking mad damage here.
I meant to do that. Not coming back from that. I could do better.
It's the same genre. This is actually the original action defense game. It's a real hard point with DD2, I think, because they, there hadn't been a third-person action defense game made yet. DD2 and OMD were the first two ones, and the OMD launched a week before DD2. DD1 and OMD were the first two ones, and OMD launched a week sooner. Now, DD1 had been on mobile already. Oh, wow, these really expanded out. Holy crap. That's crazy. Dude, we get some backdoor expansion, too. Now, I'll just save this coin up now. But yeah, it's the same genre. I tell you what, the Orcs Must Die games are really, really good games. They're debatably way better than Dungeon Defenders games. But the difference is Dungeon Defenders games have loot. Orcs Must Die games don't have loot. So your replay value you get from a Dungeon Defenders game is just going to be so much more, Because if Orcs Must Die had the loot grind, oh man. There would be a true competition then on what's the best action defense game, But they both play quite differently, even though they're from the same genre. Wow, look at those bad boys all expanded out. That is just nice.
The barricade is under attack.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me. How many of these are there? They just keep coming. I meant to do that.
Wow, that's a lot of expansion.
Well, all right.
It's nowhere near close to the same, though, Kimsey. I mean, you can spend 1,000 hours grinding loot in Dungeon Defenders games. Like, easily. So it's just not even remotely comparable. They haven't released any of that info yet. I don't know. Not soon enough, I think, is the correct answer. Alright, let's get rid of all this. And we got 27k. That's a big chunk of change, right? Let's see if we can grind out super, super single kill box. Could he shiny? Let's see.
This will catch him off guard.
This is gonna cost so much.
Should be good.
All right, we got one lane now. Everything is gonna come right down here.
That's the stuff.
This is gonna be quite nice, I think. Now, I don't have my crowd control in that I really wanted. Yeah, DD2, of course, is free. You can try it out, And let's go up front with that and let that grow a little. I should have took another wall trap, huh? Because I'm wondering, I think the saw blades may launch out of the map. I mean, we can try them. Actually, it looks like it's going to bounce.
Now that's an orc stop.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Everybody has their preference in art style. I like the Orcs Must Die games art style. I think it's really, really nice. Now, DD2 is pretty, but it's very, very, very much that art style, All right, we got 7K left. What do we want to do with 7K? I brought the wrong setup. I should have brought something for over here. I mean, we got a potentially really nice, strong build here. No CC kind of sucks.
Yeah, looking good.
I mean, I could always force some CC, but I would hate to give up a grinder, right?
Uh-huh, deadly.
All right, I think this is really solid. See what happens.
More enemies on the way.
It's on console as well, Depressed.
Another door is being attacked.
It's on PlayStation and Xbox.
Look out! Our defenses have been breached.
It's all the
again.
places.
Here they come.
That's going to stick. Not coming
I mean, the
back
benefit
from
too I get here with the Stone Staff is the Stone Staff is going to pierce the entire pack. I should have brought something else instead of those Saw Blades. The Saw Blades are not ideal in this setup at all. I'm actually kind of close to the rift. I could just come get myself all juicy. The thing I really like about it... What's up, Rio? How you doing? One of the things I always fell in love with Orcs Must Die games is being able to path the enemies. I have. I actually got it equipped here. It seems really, really fun to use, but it's just... It's debatable on its effectiveness level. You know? It just doesn't feel near as good as the Stone Staff or, like, a crossbow Ice Amulet combo. It's super cool. It's got a big cool factor. It's just, does it have the effectiveness that you're looking for, is the question, I think. Oh, man.
I hope that works.
We are getting a pretty fat setup here. Well, it does, I don't have the upgrade unlocked yet. It does, you can put acid damage on it, which, you know, of course, that's going to be 2 combo points just from spray. You know, just from spray and pray. So that will definitely give it some value. Like, when you're just going through the new maps, though, of course, I'm just trying to complete them, you know? So it's just the raw power and crowd control that comes from the Stone Staff. I mean, it's just, it's my favorite weapon.
That'll work.
I do think it has value, though. Like I said, once you get the acid unlocked, I need to use it a little bit more to get that unlock in. I'm just past the halfway mark. He's smacking me, bruh.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. Should be good. Bringing the hurt.
And the rapid fire is so cool, you know? I mean, you can't deny the cool factor of the new weapon. It's got a cool factor. I mean, it's a slow burn, and it's really difficult to hit headshots with. It's just complete, because of the accuracy, you know, it's a spray and pray weapon. So the accuracy on it is so bad. Let's see if we can't get that acid unlocked on it, though. And I do like the thought of the alternate fire throwing down these caltrips. I think that's a pretty nice addition, too. You know, it adds to the whole trap theme.
Can't believe that worked.
Oh, this right here is an endless build right here. Because we can go all the way down, and then we can even go across this wall too, probably. I am itching to do this map. I'm hoping this map is on endless mode.
Shouldn't have messed with
Yeah, the caltrip should slow and do some damage. Look, and I got so much coin left.
I'm feeling this one.
More enemies on the way!
This will catch him off guard.
Yeah, I could just use the mod. But I mean, I prefer to play the game unmodded for the most part. But, you know, that mod, they put a lot of work into that mod for sure. It's really, really good. Went to see if it's updated. I'm assuming it probably is. Because it won't just work by default. I'll have to get the map added in to the pool or whatever.
Going to stick. They just keep coming.
I mean, the people that work on it are longtime OMD fans. So there's no doubt in my mind that they'll, if it's not functioning now, there's no doubt that it will be.
Did I really do that?
Oh, yeah. Well, mods are a great thing. The problem what happens with mods is so many mods just end up being straight cheats. But mods overall, like, Time Master put together a Steam guide that's got suggested mods, and most of those mods are all really good. Wow, man, this is like shredder kill tunnel here. I can just casually run off and get healed.
And stay down.
Look at how much those vines have expanded out. Holy shit, man.
It's dead.
I'm very curious now on an endless map. Could you really just like pop one here, pop one here, pop one here, etc., and get them to expand around the entire map? That would be crazy, right? I mean, even if they don't do very much, it would still just be absurd. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, mods are a good thing. Look at Minecraft, case in point, you know? Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without mods. Mods gave all those huge content creators that advertise Minecraft, mods gave them all so much replay value. If you block it, they just start destroying the closest barricade.
Is that it? Okay,
There's no blocking it off. With pathing like this, you have to give them a lane. If you don't give them a lane, they'll just smash the barricades, you know, as they come to them. Man, I hope this map is on the endless pool.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Well, we shredded that one. I don't think we were anywhere near the part time. I wasn't watching it. I don't even know, do I have that setting up? No, didn't hit the part time. That's an awesome map, though. That's definitely a pretty awesome map. All right. We got, what? Sand Sea Castle coming up next. Let's check out our hotness here and see if we still don't have it yet. But yeah, we got that acid damage here. I mean, in the AoE on secondary, I'll have to play with them both and see what we think. Wow, man, I tell you what, if you could add an element to these guys, woo, that would be a combo producing machine. All right, let's jump into Sand Sea Castle. You know, one thing I want to do, though, is I want to set the part time where it's just visible. I don't have it visible right now. I had to move. Back a couple of months ago, I had a hard drive issue. And Orcs Must Die 3 was on my hard drive that had the issue. So I had to reinstall it on a different hard drive. Let's see, leaderboard opt out, gameplay. Should be something about show part-time, right? Show part-time. There we go. Yes, please. I'm curious to see what the part-times are. All right, look at all the lanes on this map. Woo! Crazy, crazy, huh? We got one there. Actually, that's a little deceiving. It's not actually lanes. Those are portals. That one comes around. This one I almost feel like the best thing to do might just be to have 3 individual kill boxes. I mean, we've got fast travel to get back and forth too, you know? This will be our very first lane. Yeah, it doesn't look like... I mean, we would be able to do something right around the core. But there's not really a super high-quality wall. I guess we got one corner. This would be the wall to use. Actually, it doesn't really even look like there's enough room. Yeah, I feel like the way to go on this one is 3 separate kill boxes. This one will be quite chaotic. That's hence all the portals to get back and forth, I think. Like, where is the place to build? This would be the place right here, because we get this nice corner. Is this the loadout I want to bring, is the question. Check these other corners out. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely the corner to use there. This one has got that really nice corner. And what about this one? I mean, this one has got this huge hallway. So, yeah. Spring traps are awesome, no doubt. Always fun making them fly. I do wish that the game had OMD3 physics. I think this is a better corner, actually. If this was an actual corner and this ledge wasn't here like that, this would be pretty good, too. But I feel like this one may be a little bit cleaner. Let me see. This one offers a little bit more. That, and we're closer to the core, so we might be able to run back and forth between those lanes a little easier. All right. See how it goes.
Get it going.
I'm going to get right uppity and try to get some kills in with this Gatling gun to maybe get that acid unlocked on it.
Here they come.
Hey! So, that didn't work. Won't get fooled again.
The barricade is under attack.
Get rid of some rangers here.
That'll work. We
Right.
did it.
Wow, man. Gets right to it, huh? I mean, we got a nice amount of coin, but jeez. Gets right to it. I kind of feel like I want to go closer to the rift. But this, I mean, this is just a ridiculously good corner right here. Or good corner and good tunnel right after. I think this would be the lane to set up to try to automate.
Let her rip.
Wow.
Now that's an orc stop.
More enemies on the way! Enemies are attacking! They've breached another door!
Nothing coming from the other lane yet.
I hope that works. Should be good.
What's going on there, Brew Soda? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. No double jumps here.
I'm feeling it. I'm getting the hang of this.
All right. Let's see. Wow, and it goes right to the next lane. Holy crap. I'll be on Twitch later on. After I get done streaming OMD3 here today, I'm going to take a short break and then jump back into some more Planet Crafters for the rest of the afternoon. That game is so damn addicting. And plus, it's just got the whole casual aspect. You can do what you want. You know, the progression is
Now
going to keep
that's
running.
an orc stop.
Desperately going to need more mana here. Now, did I put a Briar Patch out in the front of this lane? Yeah, that was the first lane. Huh, there's a little bit of a screen tear there. I don't know if you guys see it. That's the first visual issue I've noticed through any of the maps. Well, you know, if you can't suffocate in your space games, Dizzy, then you're just not doing it right. That's part of the deal. That's part of the deal. Got to be able to suffocate. Wow, man. Yeah, this is a little bit rough. I wish I knew what lane was coming out first.
This will catch him off guard.
I guess we'll find out.
All right. Now or never.
Enemy forces
It's
are
different.
attacking.
But it is good, yeah. It's
They've
well worth the
breached
money.
Another door.
I feel like it's
Here they
better
come.
than OMDU, but I mean, I'm a big fan of OMD2. I loved the physics in OMD2. I loved the big mousetrap kill boxes you were able to do. To me, that was just the most fun in an OMD game. And they haven't been able to capture that in any of their other games yet. So I am a little bit critical about OMD3 in that regard. I do wish they would have been able to capture OMD2's physics, which they just didn't. Like, not even close. The physics stuff is just, there's just no precision with it. It's like blast enemies. That's it, you know? Right, they are pushing through that other lane. I really need to be getting over there. Actually, nothing has cleared it. Wolf, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Yeah, the thing that they captured with OMD2 with the physics is they were very precise. Like, you knew exactly where the enemies were going to land. There was no gray area, you know? You knew exactly precisely where it was going to end up. And that allowed you to do some really silly things that were... Silly things are fun, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I have thoroughly enjoyed OMD3. But that's one thing I just wish it would have captured, is the precision physics like 2 had. Like, I mean, I didn't enter a map in OMD2 without a wind belt, because you could precisely control exactly where the orcs were going. You know, the wind belt in OMD3 is like just a huge frontal blast that just blows them all over the place. I'm bitter about my wind belt, y'all, in case you can't tell. Loved me some wind belt.
That'll work.
Right, please give me a break after this wave.
That's the stuff.
Oh shit, we got flammy boys. The fire!
Man, it's low.
Right, so this lane needs love.
Yeah, looking good.
More enemies on the way!
We got a nice little thorny area going up here, though. I like this self-expanding thorns. That's a cool thing. It's a very, very cool thing.
That's going to stick. Did we win?
Crap, man. This Earthlord is really pushing.
Should be good.
They're in the other lane now.
Now that's an orc. They just keep coming. That'll work. Yeah, looking good. I can keep this up all day.
Shoot, I never adjusted the volume down. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just looked over at my decibel meter and saw that the game volume is so loud. I do apologize for that.
Well, all right.
Alright, let me do that right now. Sorry I was making y'all's ears bleed there. Alright, so we got a nice little semi-complete setup right here.
Let's do this.
See where they're going to come out first. Oh, the lane I've got the best set up that came out first. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, you learn, right? You gotta learn. Alright, we got some flamers up here. I don't want my barricades getting wrecked.
I'm dead.
Get them out of the mix anyway. That lane will certainly hold. Wow, they're taking a lot of damage from those thorns up front.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
I didn't even see that guy. Let's drop this and head over to the other lane.
How many of these are there? Bring the hurt. That's going to stick. They just keep coming. Oh.
Where's your head, dude? Look, I am not even remotely close on the part time, but, you know, I did run around the map a lot at the beginning. I'm not sure if it's damage or if it's kills. Oh, no. It may be just damage. I'll look at the description of them again when we go back out. Alright, same thing. Let's drop a jar and run. They are on the push. Oh no, an Earth Lord at the front of the pack.
More.
All right. All right, this lane is weak.
I hope that works.
I think that lane is going to be pretty thick now. See if we can't get some kills in with our fancy schmancy weapon. Got a little sketch there at the end. Get another grinder up front. Ooh, don't be hitting me, bruh. That ain't right. What'd I do to you? Besides kill all your friends. Oof.
Hey, magic's running low.
Oh, man.
This will catch him off guard. Not coming
Okay, we
back
got
from
that lane clear. Boy, that was sketch, though, huh? The little fire guys, they're firelings, which react kind of like a kobold. But yeah, there may have been a kobold too, because there are kobolds in the game as well. So I'm not sure, since I didn't see it directly. Boy, it is so nice seeing those crits scroll off, though, on these Earthlords.
They just keep
But there's not many mobs you're going to be able to get up on like that without getting smashed. Oh, shit. Fire Lord.
That's going to sting. Bring the hurt. Okay, now I'm having fun.
Shit. Wow.
Good.
Didn't hit the par time, but got 4 stars on that one. It's supposed to be up soon, Mr. Foster. Like on Xbox, you don't find it on the store page, but if you search for it, you'll find it. So it might be something wonky like that. Let me look. Let me check their Twitter again real quick. See if they've said anything else about it. Let's see now. Find new maps. No, they haven't said anything else about it, but I mean, it should be soon. Soon-ish, anyway. All right, let's check out that weapon again. Did we get it? Yeah. Oh, look at that. 1 kill short. How wrong. Oh my god. Wow. All right, well, this next one should be a war scenario. The Desert Wall. This is going to be a pretty badass looking map right here. Yeah, this one's a war scenario. We got 3 lanes. Looks like they don't join together right here anyway. We're going to have to check it all out here. So we got this lane comes through here. No adjoining. They don't like us throwing all the enemies into one side of the building, apparently. But, I mean, we got a huge opportunity right here, though. You can just see the kite factor, or the maze factor here. We're going to have to work it out and see how we're going to do it here. I tell you what I'm going to do first, though. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab a drink real quick, y'all. I do apologize. But, yeah, this one's good. This map's going to take a minute or 2 to get through. So let me go grab a fresh coffee and get caffeinated and make sure we're going to be able to kill these bads. So anyway, I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. You guys know I'm a slave to the caffeine. If I don't have my coffee, the world is not right. All right, let's take a look around. So yeah, getting from lane to lane outside is not going to be an issue. You know, like run right across there. But you're not going to be able to path enemies across that, you know? And then here we got stairs. So all of that is a non-issue. But what I want to do is try to put them all together into one big schnazzy combo generating bit of glory. And I feel like what? If we block there,
I'm feeling this one.
and there, that's going to force everything on the map down this side. But do we want to go down that side? It feels like this side may be better. And we got a nice little corner kill box here. I mean, what do we do here? Do we force them up under this? I mean, that's not very much there, is the problem. Craven, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Feels like we come all the way back to here and use this corner and this wall.
Hope that works.
I mean, that feels pretty nice. We don't have the right trap loadout now either. I feel like the Briar Thorns could be a big asset here. I feel like the saw blade launchers could maybe go. I mean, I can throw them in the bottom underneath the grinder and like go back and forth with one grinder high, one grinder low. And then we can use them on this wall here. Actually, they're going to just fly off into space there. And we don't need the ceiling laser at all. What do we bring? Well, I mean, we could bring Mana Rage, right? That's going to make that stone staff even more powerful. Better grab our grinder back, though. Where you at, grinder? I would feel better about the CC, to be honest, than the saw blade launcher. I feel like the saw blade launcher could be a potential waste here. But we also have a little bit of crossfire area. There's not much of it, but like just an arrow wall, even. Let's bring something fun. Let's see. The arrow walls are good and cheap. Let's go with that. Let's go with the arrow wall. I'm not sure what I got it set up as. And then we can always get uppity out here with a war machine. I don't know what lane the boss is going to come from either. So knowing what lane the boss comes from, like doing this one the second time, will make it way easier, right? And I feel like, do I want to use this wall? I mean, this wall doesn't offer as much, right? Or do I want to just let them come all the way back down to here? I almost feel like we might be better off just stopping them right up here. Because we got this crossfire wall here.
Yeah, looking good. Now that's an orc stopper. Let her rip.
The trap is there, Mike. It's just, it blends in. It's like not at the bottom of the list as an unlockable or whatever. You just get it. So it's definitely there. The lizards are an enemy, not a playable character. So the enemy is there as well. They're just there on the new maps. All right, let's check it out here.
All right.
See how it's
Now
gonna
or
go.
never.
Where's my 1 kill to unlock that? Just get a few safety kills in here just to make sure. Alright, so we got that Gatling gun finished.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of
I
our
had to look
gates.
twice too. Lizards aren't spawning in the new maps? That's really weird.
Enemies are attacking.
That's definitely some sort of a bug. What platform are you playing on? Do you have any kind of mods going or whatever?
Attacking. The door is down.
There can maybe be some sort of a mod conflict.
Here they
Wow,
come.
these guys are rushing.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
This first wave is going to be pretty sketch.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
My guess is that there's probably some sort of a mod conflict. Remember, you got to give with the new DLC, you got to give the mod creators a little time to update them. Wow, look, that expanded out that much already. Holy crap. That is crazy. Now, what are those yellow dots? Are those some kind of an archer?
Did you win?
Looks like it's dynamite archers, maybe. They're dead now.
We're on fire.
Wow, that thing really grew, huh? Holy shit. Let's get it up here, too. That's crazy.
That's the stuff.
Let's go like that and see if we get some silly, silly area out there.
Uh-huh. Deadly.
All right, let's see. We need to expand this out for sure.
That'll work. This will catch him off guard. Should be good. Let her rip. Okay.
All right, let's go like this. The real kicker is going to be an endless map, you know? What kind of expansion is going to be on an endless map? That's going to be crazy. Maybe it's like a damage threshold or something. They've got to do a certain amount of damage and they expand. I mean, that was a lot off of the first wave, right?
Can't believe that worked.
And fill in with the brimstone.
Hey,
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. Enemy forces are attacking.
did I really do that?
They've breached another door through a gate.
Wow, look at it go. That's so awesome.
Come.
I mean, the value you would get out of that in a long, long map is crazy, right? I'm curious to see what maps are in Endless. I didn't look. Of course, like, you know, like was mentioned, can always mod it, but I'd like to give the mod creators time to get the mods updated first before I mess around with anything like that.
Did you win?
Boy, I tell you, if there was a little bit more accuracy on this this weapon, that would be so absurd.
Can't believe that worked.
They're attacking a barricade.
All right, let's get a oh shit barricade down over here, just in case those ones at the front get smashed. That would be known as an oh shit barricade. Technical terms, y'all. Technical terms. Well, I need to read the description. I just failed to go read the description. So we'll see what it says. See what they said. A lot of times they'll reveal more info than what the description says on their introduction. Grows and spreads as it deals more damage. All right, so there we go. I mean, it makes sense seeing how far out it expanded in that wave 1. Definitely makes me think that it's just tied to damage output.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What's going on there, Not Hotch? How you doing? Playing a little OMD3 today. Oh no. How'd you get over there far?
Who's next?
Wow, man, wow. We're really going to be able to just jack this thing up.
Now that's the orc stopper.
So big, huh? That's the beauty of these war scenarios. You can really create a monstrous bit of hotness. All right, let's see what happened out front. Oh, it expanded out as far as it could expand right there. Let's drop what? Let's drop a couple there. Actually, you know what? We could probably let's just drop one right here and see if it covers ends up covering that area. And now we got over here. Oh, just barely cleared it. This is a nice big platform out here. Let's see if it, I mean, wouldn't it be cool if it covered all this stuff? That would be pretty crazy, right? Let's just let it fly here.
More enemies on the way.
I mean, I feel like it might even be a good idea to give it a little assist and like throw a few out here. Yeah, man, paint the whole map.
That's going to stick. Bring the hurt.
Look out, flyers!
Oh shit, flyers.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Stay down.
I'm gonna have to kill the flyers manual. I did not prepare for that. I mean, this kill box is so enormous I could completely ignore
There are enemies in our rift room.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Our enemies, they're breaking through again.
I'm gonna have to look at this flyer issue.
Did I really do that?
They're breaking through.
Like there's a couple more.
That works.
There's a whole
Watch out,
pack.
Broken through enemies have broken through again. Enemies at the rift. Here they come.
All right, looks like that's all the flyers.
That's how it goes.
And we got some dynamite archers or something in the back. Oh, those yellow dots. Let's see what they are. Oh, there's more flyers coming.
Is that it?
Stone Staff is OP against some flyers.
Did we win?
So yeah, they're like, where are they? Okay, they're regular dynamite archers.
Keep this up all day. Should be good.
There's more flyers too. All right, we gotta just, the flyer windows are just really, really killable. So I'm not gonna sweat the flyers too terribly. I didn't bring the right traps for them. What's up, chicken tenders? How you doing? Yeah, new DLC today.
It's dead.
I'm curious. You know, Robot is working on a new game and a new IP. I'm very curious as to what it's going to be. All right, so the flyers are coming through this. How are we going to get up to it? Can we just... Oh, we can get up to it right here. Decisions. What to do? This 2 arrow walls is just not going to be enough. Laser beams would have been really nice here. That would have helped out. I mean, I don't have anything. I didn't bring any ceiling traps. What are you going to do, right? You don't have it, you don't have it. They kind of ran Orcs Must Die into the ground, you think? So are we going to get more flyers? It's showing the path of them there. Maybe in later waves. Let's just let it fly.
I'm ready.
Well, I mean, the thing with just action defense games is it's a super small genre. So it just makes sense to try to appeal to a larger group of players too, you know? Feel like that. Anything, man, just the ceiling lasers would have been great. Well, see, that's the issue. DD2 has the same problem. You take that free-to-play route, it just, you know, you end up, I think, questioning things down the road, you know? That's just not going to do crap against those flyers. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's practically nothing. Look, it didn't do anything against these bile bats.
There are enemies in our rift room.
I just did not bring a flyer setup at all. I should have looked.
Should be good.
Probably would have gave me some indication, right?
Did I really do that?
We still got another pack.
And stay down.
Gotta watch for them. Looks like they're peeking through the gates up there now.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, it was a Stadia exclusive at the beginning. Stadia, or Google, basically financed the game. I don't know if they fully financed it. I'm sure that the company had an investment as well, but yeah, but Google financed the game, so they had to go Stadia exclusive for a year. Well, it's about the money, you know?
Is that it?
I mean, like, one of the cool things there is the CEO of Robot addressed it. And he said right out front, he's like, the game would not exist if it wasn't for Google. I mean, he straight up said the game would not have been made. So you appreciate that level of honesty. You don't get honesty like that out of a lot of companies. In fact, you get straight up misled in some, you know? It's like the Satisfactory thing being an Epic exclusive. That cracked me up. You know, there was all these people going crazy over it being an Epic exclusive for a year.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
And the community manager comes out and does an interview and straight up says, "Look, y'all, they gave us a shitload of money." That was his exact words, shitload of money. We couldn't have done it without them. They gave us a shitload of money. There's a little bit of a screen tear right there, too. Something to do with the textures. That's weird. Didn't notice it on every map. Yeah, we kind of got a little bit carried away on the last resort there, I think, where I tell you, lasers would have been so incredible here, or anything really, to assist with these flyers, but I just don't have anything else to put there. Sitting on 19k too. I mean, I could get some upfront killing power in out here. We can actually, just for science, see how much these guys expand out. I mean, all of this was from one trap. Now, obviously, every enemy comes through this area. But yeah, all of that was from one. That's crazy. And you know what? It looks like their up range. Is their range reaching up? Or is that just like a poor visual indicator? Well, the stone staff is plenty, but the question is am I going to get overwhelmed? It looks like that is reaching upward.
This will catch him off guard.
I'm wondering if that will do anything. I mean, we'll do it for science, right? Well, I know, but you usually don't see the indicators active like that. Or maybe I just haven't noticed it before.
Ready to roll.
Quite curious now. Oh, and I didn't look to see if there was another flyer lane coming. I mean, theoretically, flyers could fly through this. I'm not seeing any more yet. I wonder how much upfront damage. Oh, look at this. The medium orcs, it's just shredding. Oh, damn. I mean, that's awful for generating any kind of coin. But that's really cool. The whole self-expanding thing is just really, really, really fun.
Bring the hurt.
I don't... That little screen tear thing there has me wondering, too. Let me look at the... Let's go uncapped. Textures high, shadows, view distance, post-processing visual effects. Guess we can go medium maybe on post-processing. And we can go medium on shadows. I can't imagine that's going to affect it, but... it looks like it completely fixed it. There's still, like, a little bit of a funny line every now and then. But, I mean, the map looks great. I'm nitpicking now.
That's the stuff.
They're attacking the barricade.
Oh, shit, I never looked at the flyers.
They're almost there.
They took damage from something, but that could have just been those arrow walls. I kind of want to go up there and look. We have more flyers? Yeah, there's more coming. I almost wish the arrow walls weren't there now, so I could just look. We got some kind of gnolls or assassins or something rolling in, too.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Enemies at the rift.
I can't
They just
tell.
keep coming.
Oh, shit. Or that was those gnolls. Those gnolls, or whatever it was, didn't come after me. They ran right to the rift. That's been a little funny throughout OMD3 how that works.
Did you win?
Any of you guys played this map yet? Do you know which lane the boss comes from? I'm going to want to set up some pews for that guy. And what kind of boss is it, you know? What's going to be the theme?
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
I'll definitely be able to get the acid unlocked on the gun. The gun is super cool. It's just, it's debatable its effectiveness level. That's like the only issue. Well, I mean, it's a war scenario, right? There should be a boss.
Well, all right.
Let's see. I mean, we can always last resort throw it down as soon as we see where he's coming from. Or, I mean, I got so much coin, I can always drop one right here now.
Hoo-hoo, going to be ugly.
And then I can find a better placement for it when I see which lane it's coming out of.
All set.
Or will there even be one? You know? I think there will. Archers are good for, like, general spam, but they don't prioritize the boss, you know? So with all the mobs running... Huh. Is there no boss? You'd think the boss would have been out by now. God, those elementals could ruin my day, huh?
Flyers in the air.
Almost doesn't look like there's a boss. The boss usually comes early. Oh yeah, it's a badass crossbow. No doubt there. It's cool as hell. Well, I mean, if there's no boss here, I hope they add one. You know, maybe even do something interesting, like make 3 bosses. Like a boss from previous war scenarios and put one on each lane or something. That would be pretty cool, right? As long as it's not that little kobold runner boss.
It's dead.
All right, well, it's not looking like there's a boss here.
There are enemies in our rift room.
That's going to stay.
Yeah, those guys run really funny. It's got like a comical animation to it.
Oh yeah. How many of these are there? Is that it?
Get your head Gatling down, big. Oh man, when you can find the sweet spot for headshots with this Gatling gun, it is very gratifying seeing those headshot numbers scroll that fast. Really, really good.
Can't believe that worked.
Yep, clearly no boss unless he's going to come at the very end, which I would doubt that. This will be the first war scenario without a boss, right? Don't all the other war scenarios have a boss?
We did it.
Very weird. Nowhere near the part time on that one. All right, well, there is the campaign maps. Let's see. Oh, man, I still got to go back through on this save file. What do we got? Sandstorm Shelter. Sand Sea Castle. That was... What were the maps named again? Let me look. Desert Wall, Sand Sea Castle, Untrained Grounds, Oasis Outpost, and Sandstorm Shelter. It's on Xbox now, their plant, and it should be on PlayStation here before long today. Oh, nice, Mike. Well, I'm glad that got it squared away for you, man. This is the one I wanted to try on Endless, right? Or Sand Sea Castle? Or was it Untrained Grounds? I don't remember. I mean, we can always pop in and look at it, right? I think it was this one. But it may have been this one. Well, let's go look at it. We can always exit out. No, this is not the one. This is the one where I did the 3 different kill boxes. So maybe... Which one was it I just looked at? Maybe it was this one? I don't know. Let's go look. There's Steam guides for it, Havana. I'm not really going to get into it. Yeah, this is the one right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to upgrade the minigun. This could be quite fun, this one here. We've got a really nice killing area here. What's going on, Josh? Yeah, I'm going to want to go out, throw some upgrades in, and perhaps change my loadout a little bit. And look at other things, too. Let's do it. Let's go back out, get our loadout squared away here. I don't know if I'm going to bring it now for endless mode. I mean, I guess I have to, right? Here we go. Acid damage or AoE secondary? I feel like acid damage would be the one. All right, let's mix our... well, there it is. I just did. That is the Gatling. So you got acid damage and AoE secondary. Increased accuracy. For the Trinket, which I haven't really used yet. I'm not a big fan so far. Barriers last longer. This is not your blockade. This is the barrier created by the Trinket. And barrier moves with the player. That would be the obvious choice, I think. Because it's static without it. But it's a projectile shield. It's like a big bubble. And then for the trap, increased damage or decreased cost. Reduce growth threshold. That's why they're expanding out. So there is a threshold. We just don't know what that threshold is. It won't be unlimited. So that is the new stuff. Now, what did I want to bring? Let's check the lasers real quick. I don't know how I have them set up. I got those with deals additional damage, which is fine. Or additional lasers. What else do I want to bring? What is Brimstone at? Brimstone is set with a reduced cooldown. But I don't have any fire anywhere else yet now, so that would be fine. Now I want to bring something for across the wall. And what do I do there? What are our choices? Our choices are, we got this deep freeze. We've got the arrow wall, of course, which I've already got. I think that's our best choices. The deep freeze or the arrow wall. The deep freeze, of course, you can go with acid damage on it. Let's just pop in and run it and see what we get. Okay, so which one was it? It was Untrained Grounds, I believe. Give it a whirl here. Well, the real power with those briars is you would want to let them expand, you know? So the cost of them would not really be a huge factor. Okay, we can get rid of Mana Rage now. I don't feel like I need 2 weapons, but I do want to still play around with the Gatling since it's new. Shoot, what did I do with the arrow wall? The arrow wall is set up for fire now, I think? Can't remember. And we need the ceiling lasers. I guess let's just go like this. This may be doubling up on the fire. I feel like we're going to lose a little value here on a floor trap slot, too. Because I feel like inside the kill box, the regular tar would be better. But outside of the kill box, the Briar will be nice just to let it expand around the map. The Trinket I just like is the thing. The Jar of Ghosts, it's my favorite trinket in the game. Well, I've been using this as the slow, which essentially, the tar is a more effective slow, but this is a slow that also does damage. Yeah, there is a lot of flippable areas here too, is another thought. I mean, quite a few of them, really. But is it going to bring me enough value? Is the question. Let's see. Let's just get through wave 1 for now.
Should be good. This will catch him off guard.
Yeah, I definitely have fire there. So I'm wasting I don't have arcane at all. You know what? Let me go out and switch these brimstone to arcane. I can't have it. That's just beyond triggering. Flip traps are just, their reset is super, super slow. They've got a fun factor for them, but their effectiveness level versus the power of just generating another combo is, you know, it's based on playstyle. Alright. Yeah, I just can't have 2 fires. This feels like such a huge waste to me. Too many years in OMD2 chasing combos. All right. Like I said, let's just get through wave 1.
Feeling this one. Uh-huh. Deadly. That'll work.
I think that's a decent start. You sell the original. You can sell the expansions and get nothing back, but if you sell the original one that you placed, then they all go. I tested that earlier. That would have been an entirely too fun thing to exploit. Hey, you know.
Enemies are preparing to breach
Hey, so we
one of
got
our
acid
gates.
going now on our
They've broken
pew-pews.
through a gate.
Already switching back to the stone staff.
I'm about to drop. I am reconsidering my career.
Oof.
Let's try that again.
All right.
Messed up. That's a wall trap.
More enemies on the way!
Did we win? Quick! I need to heal.
Big damage. Getting wrecked.
Where
Oof. All right. So now I think it's time to sell, right? We're not going to have a whole lot. Let's see what we get. This is not going to be near enough to set up the main kill box, huh? I think we're going to have to go something in here first. We're going to have to do this one in 3 stages.
Now that's an orc stopper. Yeah, looking good. This will catch him off guard.
I think that might be good for the... to get through this.
Let her rip.
Check it out.
All right, let's go.
More enemies on the way! Enemies are attacking on another front! Watch out! Our enemies have broken through again!
Ooh.
Here they come!
These assassins, they get to you quick, man. They feel like they're quicker than Knoll hunters.
Oh, okay, now.
They like got a speed boost or something.
They just keep
A
coming.
barricade is under
Not
attack!
coming back from that.
Where the potions at?
Mistakes were made. That's going to stay. I can keep this up all day. Bring the hurt.
I'm going to, but you got to get the coin before you can build that out. You can't just go right for the end kill box right at the beginning. It's just not how the game works at all. Not enough coin. So, like I said, gonna have to do it in 3 stages. I'm gonna do it just like I did it in the campaign. Right, what else?
That'll work.
No, we got plenty of kill here. Look at how much that expanded out. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna leave this here even when I sell this kill box. Ooh.
That's going to stay.
Running up here to use my jar of ghosts that I don't have with me.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
Big fails. Big fails. Not gonna fit.
Not coming back from that.
Those the little expandy things is definitely a cool addition. It's something very different.
They just keep coming.
Well, this is endless mode, so I mean, I will have them all expanded to their limits. So for right now, I'm just trying to get through the waves, generate as many combos as I can. And, you know, I need double-digit combos here to get the coin flow, and that way I can, when we get to the next break, when the next lane opens up, I'll be able to really expand it out and get to the final setup. And here we are. So now I should have enough coin to make this happen. I'm not going to sell that just because, you know, I mean, come on. Get rid of this. Go something like that there to start a little bit of a mess for these baddies. And then what do we want to do? We want to do it the same exact way.
I'm feeling this one. That's the stuff. Yeah. Should be good.
Then all the bads are going to have to come through here. And I've got a lovely, lovely wall. Let me bring these out.
That'll work. Uh-huh. Deadly.
And let's see. Well, I'm assuming we want to start it right here, even with that gap. The combos would be better if we start it here, though.
I'm feeling this one.
Let's see. We want one in front there to be expanding out. Let's go two there.
Yeah, looking good.
Go two here. We should get a nice bit of expansion out of this. Well, yeah, every enemy is gonna pass through this line right here. I've got everything on the map funneled around. Everything from these two lanes is gonna have to run up this side because that side's blocked. Then they're gonna have to run up. They'll join with this lane, and then have to run down through the kill box. So we'll have one big long kill box. I'll have it come all the way down to the end of this by the end, hopefully, or I'll choke and not get to a point where I have that much coin. One of the two. We can...
Now,
because it's fun, Behemoth, you know? Because it's fun.
get it going.
But it's going to give me the best possible coverage on this lane without using 3. So I'm going to have 2 of them to expand out.
They breached another door.
Well, they grow based off of damage done, so they'll grow to their full amount that they're capable of growing to. There's zero doubt about that. By the time this is over, those will be grown out as far as it's capable for them to grow. 100%.
And stay down.
Well, you got to remember, too, this is the first Endless map I've done where we can really take advantage of these, so... I mean, it's doing it all for science.
Can't take much more.
Doing it all for science.
Is that it?
Man, the window of butterflies is a complete waste here, huh? I got nowhere worthwhile to put them.
More enemies on the way.
I mean, I can put them up front here,
Hope that works.
but until these vines expand out, that's going to not get a whole lot of value.
Okay, now I'm having fun. This will catch them off guard.
I'm not sure what you mean. Make the mobs do a U-turn. You mean up inside here? I don't think there's enough space. I'm not gonna barricade around the rift. It's already done.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Or is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, that's like a standard strategy on a lot of maps. You go around the rift here, but that's not what I'm doing. Oh, I could have them go back and forth, for sure, if that's what you mean. But I'd have to generate some more coin first. What's going on, Elijah? How you doing? Oh, no. That wouldn't work out, because then there's no... Actually, it would if I barricaded all the way through this. That's a thought. That's a thought. We'll have to see how the cash flows. That would definitely be a good idea, though. Have them come down, then come back up around. They might actually get confused and just smash through everything. And then come back down here. That's well worth a try, but it's going to take a lot of waves worth of gold here. I'm going to have to get that cash money flowing. I'm doing good, Elijah. Having a little fun. Playing some OMD3. Always a good day when you get to play a little OMD3, right? The question is going to be, am I going to have enough endgame power, you know? Because, like, right now I got no heavy hitters. Not one thing in my loadout is a heavy hitter. And you see the expansion is going nicely. Let's check out the expansion on the other areas. It's going.
More enemies.
Not much there, but it's going. And what about over here? Did we not? I guess I didn't put anything over there.
Did we win?
Wow, getting a 7x in out there. That's crazy. Ooh. Made you think of cow tipping? What on earth have you been doing in your spare time, Dan? Good lord. Cow tipping? Really? Oh man, could you imagine growable barricades? That would be crazy, right?
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
I think we might have too much upfront killing power. We're going to lose out. We're going to lose out on coin because we're not generating any combos. The deal is, you see it on the mini-map, the enemies from this lane are pathing back and forth here and getting confused. Which is good as far as, like, you know, getting as far as I can. But I do think we're really going to lose on some combos here, which is going to cost us in coin. Alright, let's just let it fly and keep saving. I feel like this is plenty strong enough to last for a little while. Throw a couple more lasers up here, maybe. Alright, fine, I'll spend it. Let's at least get this kill box, like, completely decked before we start thinking about making any transitions. It's going to cost a lot. Yeah, that's why I threw these arrows in out here. I don't want things dying up here unless they just absolutely have to.
This will catch him off guard.
And I'm wishing I wouldn't have been a cheap ass and I would have went 3 wide here now. Because that's just triggering, right? It's like putting down crooked tile in your kitchen. What the heck, man? I can't live with that. I can't. I gotta get rid of them. That's too triggering. They'll grow. They will grow again. Actually, we'll just leave it like that, and hopefully they'll fill that out. I need a nice, completely carpeted floor, please. Completely carpeted floor.
Let's get it.
Yoink.
The barricade is under attack.
Yeah, it's a super fun map for sure.
Are there?
I think I'm gonna need to save up like 20k to get the pathing changed.
Did you win?
It would stop the trap from expanding. That's why I took Tar. Like, this is a slow, too, but Tar is, like, an incredibly good slow. Plus, I've got it spec to hang on to the slow combo, so it's going to generate more points if it dies here versus here. But, I mean, it's debatable whether or not you would want to take them both. You know, Tar is more effective,
Hey, shouldn't have messed
but this is just fun, you know? It gives us a little fun factor to play with here.
Is that it?
What's up, David? How you doing? My favorite map? Man, that's so hard to say. My favorite map out of the new one, I think, is out of the new maps, is definitely this one, the Venture guy. As far as overall my favorite map, I think it may be Coastal Hallways. Expand, grow, carpet, grow. Well, if it was only that easy, we're about to retile our kitchen this summer. You know, there's a fixer-upper house that we bought last year.
It's dead.
Weird how that one expanded.
Did I really do that?
This is an old map. This is a brand new map that just launched today. I don't remember this map in any other OMD game. This is brand new, launched today.
More enemies on the way.
That's part of the fun with Coastal Hallways, is all the pathing potentials. Oh, an OMDU map. Yeah.
Is that it? Not coming back from that.
Yeah, repurposed from
They
OMDU.
just keep coming.
I'm not talking about OMDU, though. Sadly, the worst of all the Orcs Must Die games. Yeah, I think everybody misses it, but the thing is everybody misses it now that it's gone. When it was here, nobody was playing it. Like, at the end, they were averaging like 15, 16 players online. So you can't really blame them. I'm sure that was a really tough decision to make.
Oh yeah.
But, like, everybody misses it, but no one played it. So it's one of those situations.
Nasty stuff. It's dead.
Where are we at? 9K. We got a ways to go. Yoink.
Can't believe that worked.
Yeah, I got too much upfront killing. I'm losing out on some serious coin generation here. I mean, that's not going to be a bad thing, because stuff is going to start pushing through this at some point. Yeah, I mean, I think that could be said about every game that has co-op, though. It's always more fun with friends. And if you're playing with your kids, that's just awesome, you know? My son and I had an absolute blast playing a lot of games. We played a whole lot of World of Warcraft together for many, many, many years. Well, I mean, the player numbers themselves would just show that it was, you know, numbers don't ever lie, and they don't have an opinion. So, if you just look at the player numbers, I think a big aspect of it wasn't the game itself, it was the whole free-to-play thing. Like, a lot of people are very against free-to-play games. And, I mean, their reasoning is very understandable. You know, like, every one of them feels like a cash grab, right? I mean, not every one of them, but you know what I mean. So many of them feel like a cash grab. I think that's had a negative connotation more than anything else with the game. Mr. Moneybags, give me that cash.
And stay down. Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I will say that I played it less than any other Orcs Must Die game. Well, as far as 1 and 2 at the time. I played OMD more than I've played this one so far. But, like for me, I played OMD2 the most, OMD1 the second most, and OMDU the third most. And for me, it wasn't because of the free-to-play. I just felt like well, it was such a big change from OMD2, removing all the physics and making it so generalized physics with no real precision. That was the big thing for me. And then the end game loop was just not fun. You know, it was just so grindy. Oof. Got stuck inside there for a second. Mr. Moneybags is just here to bring the cash, Dan. He's just bringing the cash, that's all. Alright, 16k. I'm thinking 20k is the mark to try to repath. That, and we'll have to check the path, too. I mean, it might confuse them and have them smash stuff, you know? Want to see how that goes.
Whoa, that's going to stay.
We need to heal it up here.
They just keep coming.
They're still really good, though, is the thing. They're consistent, you know? That's the main thing. Even though they did get nerfed. They never rebuffed them, but I mean, I never stopped using them even after the nerf, just because they were so good. See, the proper loadout here would have been ditch something. Well, ditch the 2-weapon loadout. Like, I just do not need 2 weapons here. Towards the end, I'm not going to be using this weapon at all. But I need darts. The ceiling darts would have worked out really, really well across this area here. That would have been a pretty huge addition. It's, for me, it's an easy choice on that one. It's, Twin Halls. It got sent to OMD2 as a DLC, the Classic Maps DLC. Twin Halls was such a fun map. And it was a map that allowed us to really break the barrier on combos. Like, it was the map for generating the highest possible combo. And that was so much of a fun chase, you know? In fact, if you look through all of those, like most people now know me for DD Dungeon Defenders videos, but my channel was started from Orcs Must Die. The reason I started my YouTube channel to begin with is a bunch of the high-scoring community on the forums were like, hey man, you should make some videos and post them. So I started off just making them unlisted. And, you know, I did literally hundreds of Orcs Must Die videos. Alright, we're at 20k now. This may be the time to make the move, huh?
Should be good. Let her rip.
At least to check the pathing, you know, if nothing else. Oh, I lost everything there,
I
huh?
hope that works. I'm feeling this one.
Hmm.
Now that's an orc stop.
Like that is the way to go. What do you guys think? So they come in here. Run all the way down here, run all the way up there, run over there, run down here, run over there, and then they're home free. That allows me to do some more on this wall, too, to generate some upfront combos. We're going to have to see, though. This may confuse the shit out of the enemies. And I think I'm going to leave the Briar Stone here. I'm not going to go with the Brimstone up here at all. But this does give me an opportunity for some windows, though. Which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Alright, well that's all the juice. Let's see what happens. I mean, as far as the little wisps go, they're doing the right thing. They're all following the path proper, right? See how it goes. Missed opportunity not having darts here. Now the problem is I'm not going to generate any cash for a few waves because I've got way too much upfront power now. Like way more than I had before. At least these enemies are not walking back and forth now. They're at least going down the path proper. That's good news, right? Well, yeah, once I get the final kill, like the finalized finished product here, as far as the final kill box, then I'll start pushing more and more and more forward. Because by then the enemies will be so healthy too, they'll just be running through all that stuff that's out there.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going until it's over. We going, y'all. We doing it.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Actually, I feel like I may be auto, just for the combo generation, throw a little Brimstone in here and there. Now that these have expanded out so far.
That's going to stay.
More enemies on the way!
Getting no double-digit combos. That's terrible.
They just keep coming.
This is going to be a fun one to come back to, though. Knowing that I've got the wrong kit, you know? Like, I won't bring this next time.
How many of these are there?
And I think instead of
I'm having fun.
going fire here, maybe since I won't bring the Gatling, I'll lose out on the acid damage. So maybe convert the sprayers over to acid sprayers. Go with ceiling darts here. Get rid of the arrow wall. Switch the brimstone back to fire. And then have the butterflies doing the arcane.
Not coming back from that. Is that it?
Yeah, we just got too much killing power now, so we're not going to generate any coin for a while. Or not much, anyway. I feel like that has reached its limit.
More enemies on the way!
That's the stuff. Should be good. They just keep coming. Okay, now I'm having fun. I can keep this up all day.
I mean, it's going to be a long while before enemies push up through here, you know?
Hey, that's going to stick.
Don't be hitting me, bruh. I feel like in this setup, the flip traps would have been more beneficial.
I meant to do that.
But I wasn't originally thinking this at the beginning.
Did I really do that? They just keep coming. And stay down.
Yeah, walls with grinders are great for boom barrels for sure.
Is that it? Did you win? I meant to do that. How many of these are there? I can keep this up all day.
We're getting acceptable combos out of this close lane.
Oh yeah, that's how we
Enough to get a little coin flowing anyway.
That's going to stick. Not coming back from that. How many of these are there?
This is definitely the real draw of the game for me, though. Having the pathing where you can make your own maze like this is just so much fun.
It's dead. Okay, now I'm having fun.
If Dungeon Defenders 1 or 2 or whatever had some sort of pathing system,
Bring the hurt.
it would be absolutely incredible. Combine the loot grind with the fun and strategy of pathing enemies around like this, it would be just an absolute blast.
I can keep this up all day.
Same thing could be said about this game. If you took Dungeon Defender's loot and added it into this game, it would be just ridiculously good.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me. Okay, now I'm having fun.
Alright, I feel like I got a little bit of a missed opportunity here as we are losing some enemies up front here.
Now that's an orc stop. This will get you off guard. Not coming back from that.
That'll get some combos going in here anyway. They won't be great, but it'll be something.
Oh, they just keep coming. Okay, now I'm having fun.
If OMD had a loot grind, it would be damn near just the perfect game, in my opinion. It would be the best of both worlds. I mean, right now, like, Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die games are just very different in that aspect. And it's the one thing with Dungeon Defenders that gives you so much more replay value versus Orcs Must Die. I think it would be the perfect marriage of the two. Like, if you straight up added an RPG and loot type system in, I think it would be just the absolute perfect marriage. I really do.
And stay down. I meant to do that.
It would be similar, but it would just add the chase, you know, the loot chase. Like right now in Orcs Must Die games, what's the chase? You know, the chase is high scores. So like once you play through the game, you collect all the skulls, you unlocked all the things, you're either done playing the game or you start chasing high scores, one of the two.
They just keep coming.
So it would add that it would add that additional chase in. I'm playing on PC, but I know it may not be out on PlayStation yet, but I know it will be on all platforms by the end of the day.
That's going to stick. I meant to do that.
Well, I mean, you played it more than most players then, Mr. Foster.
These are there.
Most people wouldn't go grind it to that point, just because it becomes, if the chase isn't there looking for something, it becomes, why are you playing it, you know?
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me. It's dead. Did you win?
Arcane Dragons would be good in the aspect of you could put one like right here to shoot down the whole lane. But the problem with Arcane Dragons is they're a lot more cooler than they are effective. They're just not very good.
I can keep this up all
But
day.
they're cool. You know, you can't deny the cool factor. Holy shit, look down here. We got almost full carpeting.
Next time.
Oh, wrecked.
I'm back.
Well, those are direct competitors, so that's just never a crossover that would happen.
That's going to stick. How many of these are there? Bringing the hurt.
That's all right. That's one decision that I kind of question about Orcs Must Die 3, and that's not having a death penalty at all. Like, it just doesn't matter if you die, you know? It's, as long as you don't lose because of it, it has no impact on you.
I hope that works.
They're attacking a barricade.
It's dead.
You attacking my barricades.
Should be good.
I think we might be at the stage now where you park over here in the corner and go get a pizza. Because I'm really sure this map would run for quite a while without any interaction at all. Pizza. Now I'm hungry.
I'm dead.
As long as you're not respawning on your barricades. Alright, then you're not. So it does, you could stay here and just die over and over and over again. Let's see, let's put my cocky statement to the test. Let's see if this wave just burns.
Is that it? I can keep this up all day.
Yeah, I normally run with piercing on the arrow walls. I've got fire on them now just because I didn't have a fire source and I wanted the combo point. I just can't sit there. It's too boring. Now, obviously, if you were going and getting a pizza, then you wouldn't notice the boredom.
Oh, I meant to do that. This will catch him off guard. Bring the hurt.
All right, we're just about done
More enemies
with
on
the
way.
main kill box here, so we can start looking at expanding out
Anyone next major?
to other places, you know?
Okay, now I'm having fun. Not coming back from that. How many of these are there? That's going to sting.
Where are we even at? We're at wave 20.
They just keep coming.
Well, we got 5 more waves to go to get 5 skulls. I definitely want to revisit this map, though.
Now I'm having fun.
No, I think I'm gonna just go until I die,
I meant to do that.
Venture Guy. I mean, it's gonna get a little boring,
Bring the hurt.
but I think I'm gonna just go until I go,
Can't believe that worked. That's going to sting. Not
or
coming
until the
back
game
from that.
crashes. I'm wondering with these self-expanding root things if that's gonna cause any sort of performance impacts or memory leaks or anything like
Keep
that.
this up all day. They just keep coming. It's dead. And stay down. Did you win?
Well, I mean, it could potentially take hours to go through this. And I've got another stream scheduled for Twitch later on today. So this will be my last, this will be my last endless map I do today. But I'm definitely going to revisit it.
They just keep coming.
Too fun not to, you know?
Now that's an orc. That's going to stick. Okay, now I'm having fun. Not coming back from that.
Yeah, I feel like flip traps would have been a nice addition. And dart spitters would have been a nice addition.
Okay, now I'm having
So I would get rid of this
They just keep
Gatling.
coming.
I would switch the brimstone back to fire.
Coming back from
Get
that.
rid of the arrow walls and go with acid.
How many of these are there?
Or, you know, could always bring the acid cannons instead of the dart spitters. I mean, the dart spitters I would only use right here.
Is that it? Bring the hurt. That's going to stick. Stay down.
The Gatlin's more of a fun factor than an actual good thing. It doesn't compare to the stone staff or using the crossbow with the ice amulet. It's just no comparison to that.
More enemies on the
Not
way.
coming back from that.
But it's fun. It's been fun so far. I think it was easier.
They just keep coming. I can keep this up
I think
all
it's
day.
going to be real easy to five skull them in comparison to the others.
Bring the hurt.
But the maps are enjoyable. The weapon's enjoyable. The new enemy is fun and aggressive. Well, it's situational. It's super short range is one of the problems. Like, I mean, it's a Gatling gun. It's just spraying ammo. Like, right now, the only use I'm really getting out of it, I've been spraying it this whole time. But I'm just spraying it just to apply acid. You know? It's not really doing a whole lot. It's got terrible aim with a massive bullet spray.
Hey, shouldn't have. How many of these are there?
But, I mean, if you want to spray the lane down with acid, it's going to spray the lane down with acid. You know? And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, just getting the combo out of it.
That's how it
It's
goes.
very difficult to headshot unless the enemies have really, really large heads.
Did we win?
Yeah, it's on PS4.
Bring the hurt.
I mean, everything in the game is viable. It's a matter of... It's not meta. It will never be meta. But it's... I mean, everything is viable.
I can keep this up all day. Okay, now
It's fun,
I'm having
and that's the
fun.
main thing. In my opinion, that's the number one condition, is it fun?
More enemies
How
on the
many of
way.
these are there? Bring the hurt. That's going to stick. I meant to do that. They just keep coming. Not coming back from that. Okay, now I'm having fun. I can keep this up all day. Can't believe that worked.
Well, I mean, it's the idea, right? It is endless. It's not going to go on forever. Once I get past wave 25, the mobs are going to get really tough. The ogres and stuff are going to be pushing through.
It's dead. Okay, now I'm having fun.
I mean, you got to get to wave 25 just to get to 5 skulls.
Bring the
So that's like the base
I meant to do
base level of completion.
that. How many of these are there?
But the enemy health will start scaling up super quick.
Not coming
That and
back from
any
that.
derpage at all. Like, if I get smacked right here, it's going to insta one-shot the barricades. So it's got all that in there, too.
I can keep this up all day.
More enemies on the way.
I only got 15k. That's not going to go very far. I'm not going to go around the rift at all.
Now I'm having
I'm going to go out further to get more spawn camping in. Or to get the packs thinned a little.
I meant to do that.
And hopefully get the ogres and stuff a little bit squished up.
The hurt. I can do better.
But yeah, I'm not going to go around the rift at all.
That's going to stick.
See, I mean, Armored Ogre already making the loop, and we're not even at wave 25 yet.
Believe that worked. Should have stayed on my side of the rift. Back to the fight. I meant to do that.
I mean, I'll probably do, like, something here, but that's going to be about it as far as back.
They just keep coming.
You know, from here, I want to go I want to go forward and not go back.
I can keep this up all day. Okay, now I'm having fun. Bring the hurt. Is that it?
Oh, yeah. That's another Another thing, I feel like you should lose rip points when you die.
Did we win?
I feel like the assassin should cost rip points, like the gnolls, if they go in.
I meant to do that.
But, you know, I mean, gaming has just changed, and most companies are just trying to appeal to
Not coming back from that.
a more casual player base now. And a more casual player base likes
They just keep coming.
that you don't
How many of these are
you don't lose the rep points or whatever. Well, I mean, that's the thing.
That's going
Do you really need a map that's going to last 2 hours? Add the challenge, by all means. Make it harder. Make it where it's super, super difficult just to get the 5 skulls. I mean, I would be fine with that.
okay now.
I mean, every endless map doesn't have to take you 2 or 3 hours, you know? You could make it where an endless map may last in 45 minutes.
So that didn't work.
Just by difficulty. I mean, I'd personally be more than fine with that.
Bring the hurt.
Give me that money. Alright, I feel like we want to just throw something in the other spawns.
They
Let's
just
see.
keep coming. Bring the
Like, I mean, this little room here is just too glorious to not use, right?
That's the stuff. That's going to stay.
Actually, I got enough. Let's just
Yeah, looking good.
do that.
I can keep this up all day.
I feel like such a cheater when I do that, you know? It should cost me rip
Not coming
points.
back from that. Okay, now I'm having fun.
No, I'm talking about on endless mode, not the campaign. I feel like the campaign's in a good spot.
I'm hurting here. How many of these? I am reconsidering my career. I meant to do that.
The Flower of Confusion's quite situational.
Bring the hurt.
I mean, here, I could have done that right here. I could bring flowers instead of something else and put flowers on the ceiling right across here. I mean, that would add a massive, massive level of crowd control to this area.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
And I mean, even over here, we could throw them on the ground.
I can keep this up
A
all
barricade is down. What? Oh, I don't know. What barricade? I'm not seeing a barricade down. Maybe that was a bug.
More enemies on the way!
Okay, now I'm having fun. How many of these are there?
Definitely not seeing a barricade down. Oh,
I meant to do that. Not coming back from that. I can keep this up all day.
what am I missing here, y'all?
They just keep coming.
I bet that was just a bug. Because I'm not seeing a barricade down anywhere.
Going to stay. It's dead. Not coming back from that. They just keep coming. I meant to do that. How many of these are there? Bring the hurt. Okay, now I'm having fun. I can keep this up all day. Okay, now I'm having fun. How many of these are there?
There's a bunch.
Not coming back from that.
Yeah, ceiling ballista's not bad. It's pretty good. I think the Cyclops, well, particularly the Cyclops Mage, I think was way harder to deal with. I mean, I think the enemy looks good. The assassins sneak up on you. They got stealth. You know, so they go all crazy on you.
Uh-huh. Deadly. Can't believe that worked. This should have stayed on my
More
side.
Like that?
enemies on the way.
I meant to do that. They just keep coming.
Well, that's just that's a targeting issue, you know.
Bringing the hurt.
You gotta space them for that.
Oh, I can keep this. Whoops, I'm dead.
That's still the same way. It's a single target tower, so they're gonna attack the closest enemy. But you have to build for that and space them out appropriately.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
Yeah, the Cyclops was definitely harder. I mean, everything about the previous DLCs were harder. But I mean, these maps are fun. The weapon is fun. I mean, what's the game about? It's not about, does it have to be harder? Does it have to, it has to be fun, right?
I could do better.
It's got the fun.
Shake it off.
But I mean, literally everything about the previous DLCs were more difficult. The flyers, the flyer maps on Cold as Ice was way harder than anything on this DLC.
And stay down. Okay, now I'm having fun.
All right, we got 5K. What do we want to do with it?
More enemies on the way.
Stupid stealthy stealth pads.
I can keep this up all day. Ew. That's going to stink.
Shit, I'm just gonna get wrecked here. We're gonna have to come at the end of the wave.
Ready to bring the hurt.
All right, now you see they're pushing. Just little trash mobs are pushing all the way down to the bottom of the loop.
They just keep coming.
So this is where I'll start to meet my end. I'm guessing maybe wave 35. It's all over. Is my guess. Yeah, Drastic Steps on Rift Lord was way hard in comparison. But that's not, like I said, it's not about,
I'm having fun.
that's just not the game it is. It's not like some extreme skill level, super duper challenging game. It's a action defense game. It's supposed to be based more on fun than anything else. It's not, you know,
Okay, now I'm having fun.
it's not Dark Souls or it's not XCOM or whatever. Those games are based more off of the difficulty. It's small enough of a franchise now, or small enough of a genre now, where you just got to appeal to as many players as you can. Or they're just, you know, I mean, if they don't make something that appeals to a bunch of players, god dang it, I am never going to get those lasers up. Then we'll just never see an Orcs Must Die 4, you know.
Bringing the hurt.
The genre, I hate to say it, but I mean,
They just keep coming.
the genre, the action defense genre, is just not gaining popularity. You know, and it is, at the end of the day, it's business. You know? If people aren't eating hamburgers anymore, you don't open a hamburger shop, right?
Is that it? I can keep this up all day.
So, I mean, it's my favorite genre of game. So don't get me wrong or misunderstand what I'm saying at all. I love it. But it's the genre itself is just not gaining popularity.
Really do that?
What's up with the bananas?
These are they. That's going to stink.
Sure what you mean.
They whoops, I'm dead.
I think OMD games are better games. I like the art style more. They're better designed. But Dungeon Defenders games offer many times more replay value.
Having fun. I can keep this up all day.
I think Orcs Must Die games have a wonderful art style. I think they're all designed really well.
How many of these are there?
Not necessarily OMDU, but the other Orcs Must Die games were all designed really well. But they just don't even come close in replay value. So it's a great game to put a few hundred hours in. Where Dungeon Defenders games are a great game to put a few thousand hours in. You know, it's a massive, massive difference. It's
How many of these are there?
not going to be talking about crap like that on Orcs Must Die stream, David.
I'm having fun.
I don't know. I'm not an engineer.
I can keep this up all day.
Got to ask an engineer. That would not be me.
Should've stayed on my
We're starting to get a little framey now too. I think we've hit the limit where
ready to go.
the number of sectional rugs on the ground is expanding.
Did you win? Not coming back from that.
Well, I can tell you what I'd like to see for an OMD4. I would like to see OMD3 quality of graphics and maps
Okay, now I'm
with OMD2's physics. That's what I personally would like to see.
I can keep this up all day.
But they went away from it in OMDU and in OMD3, so it makes me think that they don't want to do that style of physics, you know, which, I mean, they're not making the game for me, you know.
Bring the hurt.
We were discussing the differences between the two games. We weren't just looking for an opportunity just to bash on the
How
developer
many of these are there?
or to discuss the game's limitations. There's a big, huge difference. God dang it. I don't think I can get it turned in that spot. I think it's a buggy ceiling tile spot, maybe.
That's going to stick.
OMDU was the worst of all the Orcs Must Die games.
Reconsidering my
They're
career.
attacking a bit. They've
So,
destroyed a barricade.
I know that some people don't feel that way, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. But in my opinion, it's the worst of all the OMD games.
How many of these are there? I could do better. Bring the hurt. They just keep coming.
And like I said, I know that's not a popular opinion, but the numbers don't lie too. I mean, everybody really, really missed OMD when they took it down, but nobody wanted to play it a month before they took it down. You know? I mean, there was literally like double-digit player base.
Not coming back from
And you
that.
can't have pay for servers to be running with a double-digit player base, you know?
It's dead.
So, I mean, I understand why they did it, and I understand that people loved it,
Okay, now
but people didn't love it a month or two before it got shut down. They all loved it after. All right, this is the end here. They are pushed to the limit. So yeah, more CC, have it freeze,
We only have half our
Would been
rift
nice.
remaining.
but now these thick mobs are just gonna push through. That's not bad, wave 32 off of a tester box. What did I say? I said wave 35. Now I gotta be all try hard and make it to wave 35, that way my guess was right.
More enemies
Well,
on
I mean, the
way.
thing I feel like that's missing from Orcs Must Die 3 is the physics. I want the tower defense game. I don't want the action, more action, less tower defense. I want to have to think about what I'm doing with my kill boxes and make super cool physics. That's what I personally want. So, I mean, like I said, we've all got our own opinions, and there's nothing wrong with any of them, but that's my opinion. I don't feel like Orcs Must Die Unchained brought anything unique to the genre at all.
Not coming back from that.
Yeah, we're getting framey too anyway. Starting to have sections where it dips down below 30. I loved being able to... In Orcs Must Die 2, you could set up a kill box where you launched enemies up in the air, then shot them all the way across the map over to here, then had a spring trap, launch them up in the air over to here, where they'd land on a steam vent, get shot up into the air, and die to a grinder.
The rift
That
has
stuff
been
was so
compromised.
damn cool,
More
you know?
enemies in the rift.
I meant to do that.
It was so fun. And the physics were all very precise. Like, you knew how many tiles an enemy was going to launch from a push trap. You know? You knew how many tiles an enemy was going to get shot up in the air from a steam vent. Well, no, it's wave 33. Yeah, I think it's something to do with this carpet.
Hold them back.
I don't know. I really think it has something to do with this. This has got to be performance drain. Especially when they're all doing damage, right? You got a bunch of enemies coming out, and they're all ripping damage out.
More enemies on the way.
I can keep this up all day.
I think it has something to do with that, but it's been fun playing with.
I meant to do that.
I think this map design, if we got rid of that
How many of these are there?
and took something else and then got rid of the 2 weapons setup to take something else, I think overall it would have been better.
Now I'm having fun. Should have stayed on my side of the rift.
Only 3 rift points left.
Not coming back from that.
The push is real here, that's for sure.
Bring the hurt. How many of these are there? Did I really do that?
A little more crowd control would go a long way here. That's for sure.
Back to the fight.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. They just keep coming.
This mountain troll, there's just no way I'm going to be able to get him down.
Is that it?
I need to get him parked in front of the fire, huh?
Did we win? I can keep this up all.
Oh no! Oh, god dang.
Stop them. Quick.
Damn it.
More enemies in the rift.
Dude was thick. Thick. Well, the problem with that is just the traps only. I did it in Orcs Must Die too on a couple of videos. The deal is just getting through that first wave, you know? Getting through the first wave with no weapon is quite challenging. That wasn't bad for a first attempt. I mean, it was far from glorious, but it wasn't bad. See if anybody else is playing that one yet. Yeah, wow, somebody got 50K or 50 mil. That's a good one. That's pretty damn good for launch day, right? 50 mil. Nice job, I'm Thermite there. Not too shabby. Anyway, y'all, there is a look at Tipping the Scales DLC for OMD3. So that's going to get it for me for now. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch with some more of that Planet Crafter. I'm really digging that game. But anyway, thank you all so much. There will be more Orcs Must Die 3 coming, no doubt. And hopefully everyone's having a good week. There's links to the game on Steam down in the description below. So if anybody's unfamiliar with it, make sure you head on over and check it out. But anyway, thanks a ton, y'all. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.